15 best places to visit in Algeria. The largest country in the continent of Africa, Algeria has a diverse landscape and lots to offer travelers. The main attraction in the country, however, is the Saharan region, where the never-ending sand and the mysterious and lively cities are enough to indulge even the most seasoned traveler's imagination. Most Algerians greet tourists with warm welcomes and are happy to share their way of life with any guests to their country. 1. Algiers. Algiers is the capital city in Algeria and has an estimated population of around 3,500,000. The ancient Kasbah is a winding urban maze with streets flowing through the old town like streams. The interior of the house has been under renovation since 2005 and is unfortunately closed to the public. 2. Adakor. Although difficult to reach without your own transport, the Adakor Plateau, situated in the Ahagar National Park, is worth any of the effort or inconvenience. The landscape is a red-brown, dry landscape dotted with harsh, sheer peaks. The highlight of the plateau is the Assakrem Peak. 3. Tamanrasset. Tamanrasset, sometimes referred to as Tam, is a modern and lively town that you will find if you travel south through Algeria towards Niger. The town is a great base for exploring the Ahagar National Park whilst retaining comforts of a well-equipped town. Proof of a guided tour must be provided upon arrival in the town. 4. Oran. Oran is the second city of Algeria. It is a lively port city with heaps of character and beauty. The range of beautiful architecture is possibly the best of any city in Algeria. Despite many positive reasons to visit the city, there are also many signs of the country's political troubles. In the 90s are visible in Oran. 5. Annaba. There were many geographical reasons for the Phoenicians to found Annaba that are still apparent today and are the reason for the city's relative prosperity. The city has a natural port which handles many of the country's exports, but for travelers, the city's history and culture, especially Hippo Regius, is the main attraction. The ruins of Hippo Regius are surrounded by olive trees on one side and the sea on the other. 6. Constantine. Constantine is a natural marvel that has transformed over the years into a stunning spot for tourists. This gives the city a feeling of fantasy that has been retained since the time of the Romans. 7. Gardaia. Gardaia is part of a 5-town cluster right on the edge of the Sahara Desert, but is also the name often used to refer to the entire cluster. Gardaia is almost a country in its own right, with its own dress, religion, and social traditions. Food and accommodation here, as in most Algerian cities, varies immensely in price and quality. 8. Tlemcen. For stunning Moorish buildings in Algeria, there is only one option: Tlemcen. The town was important for the Romans, but sadly, not much evidence has survived from those times. Tlemcen has its sights firmly set on the future and is currently in the process of building what will be the largest university campus in the country. 9. Sétif. Another of Algeria's cities, which was founded by the Romans, Sétif is situated in the Little Kabylie region of Algeria and is over 100 meters above sea level. The Roman ruins here are well worth taking time to study. Tourists are a fairly rare sight in this city, which for some may be a reason to visit and see the real Algeria far from the beaten track, but it does have its disadvantages, and Western tourists should exercise caution. El Oued. Intriguingly nicknamed the City of 1,000 Domes, El Oued is an oasis of a city in what seems to be an endless sea of sand. One of the main reasons tourists visit El Oued is to shop. The city is arguably the best place for shoppers in the country. Do not even think about entering the market unless you intend to barter like a local to get the best bargain. 11. Janet. Janet almost looks like a Mediterranean town with its white buildings and blue roofs, but it is in fact the main town in the Tassili region of Algeria. Janet is picturesque, but has a very small center with only a post office, bank, and a handful of restaurants and shops. Batna. Batna is not far from Constantine, but it feels entirely different. Batna's history is nowhere near as extensive as some of the cities in Algeria, and has only existed since a decree in 1848 signed by Napoleon III. 13. Timgad. Only 40 kilometers away from Batna, but a different attraction entirely. Timgad is the expensive ruins of an entire Roman town. There is an entrance fee, but it is well worth it for what is arguably one of the most stunning Roman ruin sites in the world. 14. Insala. Insala owes its name to its famous, or perhaps infamous, salty water. The buildings are Sudanese in style, and the mosque with Insala is slowly being encroached by a moving sand dune. 15. Béjaïa. Béjaïa is situated on Algeria's Mediterranean coastline, and this is the city's primary attraction for tourists. The museum in the city has various artifacts to prove this turbulent history. Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, subscribe our channel, hit the bell icon, share to your family and friends.